core principles that CHAMPIAM teaches, vision, and purpose.
I started Gordon Leadership Foundation to be able to help personal as well as professional development.
Together for tomorrow. Isn't it a beautiful thing to meet two visionaries? And my dear viewers, sharEvery has been spreading the word service. The service or charity should begin from home or from you first. What inspired you to start your foundation? Which important core value you are concentrating to resolve from your Gordon Leadership Foundation as well as CHAMPIAM? Could you please share with us?
Sure. When it comes to Gordon Leadership Foundation, it started off in twofold. One, when I started off coaching, there was a need and a hunger from those in international countries around the world to receive coaching services. And based on that, the people that seeked out coaching didn't have the resources, the money to actually pay for coaching. But I still had the desire to help them.
Okay.
And after several years, about 2 years ago, I started Gordon Leadership Foundation, a nonprofit organization, to be able to help these individuals that wanted to receive coaching in various areas of their life for personal development as well as professional development. And all of the services that they're receiving are based on small donations that they're able to make to be able to receive this type of coaching. The second part of it is that I had this desire to travel and to be able to speak in all the English-speaking countries. So with that, it was a combination of Gordon Leadership Foundation seeking out to provide coaching services around the world, but also opportunity to travel, to be in person in these various countries around the world, to be able to see the culture live and in person on this journey. So I'm excited to be the founder of Gordon Leadership Foundation to be able to serve various individuals around the world.
Wonderful, wonderful. You please, coach.
It started with CHAMPIAM as a motivational speaker, but I didn't want to be just a motivational speaker. I also wanted to have impact. Not just say you're great, but I wanted to make sure that we could train people up and position them for greatness. So CHAMPIAM really had started to grow when I made a commitment to serve communities. It started in a small city in New Jersey called Camden, New Jersey, and known for crime, known for murder, things like that were at that time. But one of the things that I got impacted on me was to start to serve my local community. And at that time, I said, I just live here. But I'll say this, I had a conversation with my creator, and it was like, what are you called to do? And I said, I'm called to reach the globe. And he said to me, how can you impact the world if you can't change your backyard? And from that time, 9 years ago, when I started CHAMPIAM, alongside of me doing speaking, I started doing work in the community, open mics for young people to be able to discover their gifting, their talent, and use them to help build their community into the community that they want to be, the better community that they were. 9 years later, never a fight, never an issue, never crime that's associated us. We built a reputation for serving the community, and that opened doors for me to start doing things outside of that. So if you ask me the core principles that CHAMPIAM teaches, we teach vision and purpose. When you understand those two things, everything else falls together. Most people are just drifting through life, doing the rat race because this is what they say we're supposed to do, but they don't know why they're doing what they're doing. But when you get a vision, you get to see where you're going. When you have purpose, you know where you're going to, and life seems to come together, and we're showing people how to do that.
Beautiful. Sounds really great. I feel immense pleasure to meet you, Coach Christopher Hampton and Coach Edward Gordon and Coach Ananika Gordon from the US. I'd like to congratulate for coming from the far off places for bringing a beautiful and inspiring talk through the ILC program. Thank you so much for both of you, dear visionaries.